Good evening.
Hey,
Scotch
Scotch
lovers, it's Scotch
What's up?
4.
There we
Dummies.
That's
Scotch
us.
for Dummies. That's
Dummy
us.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
We can count. We can count to 4.
I'm 2, right?
I don't.
So far, we can count to 4.
Right.
What we got here tonight?
We got
don't
Grangestone.
know.
This is a little
Bottle
bit
of
of mystery.
Scotch.
I'm not
What
really
is it,
sure.
though?
Bottle of Scotch.
Well, we do know that it's a non-age statement, and it is oak barreled, then finished in rum, Caribbean rum cask. That's pretty much all we know.
No
I think
age.
It's a mystery. Yes, mystery Scotch.
Grangestone. Look
They
at
have
that
a bourbon cask
So
finish.
we got a nice ruby color.
40% ABV.
and it was
Maybe
like
E150, but you know, what are you going to do?
Sure
like
it is.
$27. It's cheap.
This
It's
is
got to
cheap
be
stuff.
150 then. Because you don't get that color for $27.
Yeah. Now
I
this,
have no idea what to
it's
expect.
not here, and
Vanilla
again, this is
oakiness.
another one I got from St. Louis. I couldn't find this one or the other one here locally. Maybe it's coming here, but maybe you have it in your areas here. But they had a ton of this and a ton of the other one at the liquor store when I was there. So
They're trying to get rid of it.
I don't know if they're trying to get rid of it or whatever. But
They were talking it up, too.
I
so.
thought rum cast $27. You know, let's try it. I never heard of it, so I'm sure somebody will educate us on this one.
Yes, this is smelling a little bit harsh just by the pour.
Ooh, we get the rum though right off the bat.
Yeah, you do have that. It does smell
Caramel
rummy.
rum. Smells kind of good.
That's not the good face, man.
No, it's not.
It's
What you
definitely.
got going on in your
It
glass?
definitely smells like rum.
Smells like
I
butterscotch.
don't know what's going on over there.
What the hell
I
was
guess
that?
This doesn't smell like most scotches you normally think of.
I'm thinking of a word.
Starts with a P, ends with an S. It's got an is in the middle. I don't know. I don't know what I got going on.
It's got a strong nose to it.
Oh,
Not
it
not in the
does.
good way.
No, a dirty sink or
Oh, wow. I don't think this. So
Tonight
just so you
tonight
know,
we're going to be harsh on
we
stuff,
are
I
not
can
sponsored by Grangestone, you can tell.
tell. We're not sponsored by
I like the
anybody.
nose. I don't know what these
Really?
guys. Yeah,
Well, I mean, if you like the smell of rum.
it tastes pretty good. Or smells
If
better.
somebody else starts paying for our bottles, then maybe we'll be
Shrek likes the smell of a swamp, but
Swamp gas.
Better out than in, I always say.
Sweet up front. Ooh, a
Tastes
little
yummy.
bit oaky.
It doesn't taste like it smells,
No,
which
it
It
is
does not taste like it's.
not a bad thing. It's actually got some sweet toffee notes and a little bit of caramel.
The flavor, that palate is way better than I would have expected. based on
There's
the
a little bit of fruit in
Oaky
there.
finish.
It's not quite as, but man, that nose is
So, for those of you that, you
I'm
take your
lost,
scotch and you make a big process over this and you gotta swirl it and you gotta smell it.
You mean like
Okay,
a,
so,
I was like, you talking about us?
so well,
I don't
this,
like
this may not be the scotch for you to really just sit and nose for 20 minutes.
This is not a nosing scotch.
no.
No, but and admittedly, after I take a sip and I go back to the nose, I'm not getting much of anything now. It's kind of
Really,
disappeared on me.
it smells exactly like it did when I
gotta go deeper.
don't think I can.
Wow.
do that.
You had a hard time with this guy.
I'm not enjoying this one. Yeah, this is
You're going down.
Here, slamming the water pipe. And
I know, right? I'm like getting disgusted here. What's wrong with
Really?
I've never seen this.
Oh my god!
I've only seen one of the scotch, which I will not name.
Ah,
I didn't
Should've
think-
done
I do
that.
not think it's that bad.
did you put water on it?
Not yet.
Don't.
Well, I have to.
Not if you want to
I
finish
thought it was bad before the water.
Ah, what did it do to it?
Well, the nose is, I don't know. It still smells a little
The
weird.
palate on this is not bad. Yeah, I don't know what he's going with.
I think he's had some
It
kind
smells
of.
like rubber cement and
You been eating paint chips again?
Big
Maniac.
ones.
He lives in a house that was built before 1975.
All right, I'm gonna go first.
All right.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
really? Shocker! Here it
Yeah,
comes.
So yeah, I don't care for the scotch. I didn't care for it neat or with water. I actually thought water did it a disservice and made it worse.
Oh,
yeah.
it did.
The nose up front heat. It had an off-putting smell to me. I know that it's some people use the description of vomit for a nose.
I like
I'm not going to go
that.
that far and say that I smelled vomit, but it wasn't pleasant.
I was gonna say bile.
Mom.
Right. I mean, honestly. So then the first pallet, I didn't get really anything. I was like, well, what was that? And I mean, there was nothing there. Second one, okay. Now I'm seeing that I don't really care for it. Put the water on it. Whoa, shouldn't have done that because now I don't even want to stick my nose in there again. Took a drink of it, and it's a shame. And, I shouldn't be upset. It's $27 bottle of Scotch, right?
Yeah, but,
But-
there's other bottles you can
But
get.
exactly, I guarantee you, I can take that $27 and $3 more, give me a bottle of Johnny Walker Black, and freaking be happy and drink it with a smile.
I was thinking monkey shoulder.
Well, you got my exactly.
Monkey
There's
shoulder,
options.
yeah.
So I don't know. There's something. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't care for it. I don't know enough about it. They're not giving you enough of information about it. So I'm gonna stick at a 1. I don't care for
You
the
go to
Scotch.
a one. You go a full 1.
Yeah.
I figure you go less than that.
You think I'd go less?
Based on the fact that you hate it, essentially.
I hate to give something less than a 1. That's really that's slinging it in the freaking tchotchkes right there, man. The only other Scotch I've given below a 1 was the Korean Scotch Blue, and
That wasn't even a Scotch.
I don't even consider that
It was a
Scotch.
Scotch. I
It
carried
wasn't
that
a
from
Scotch.
Korea for them to taste.
Just because you
And it
put
wasn't
the word
very
We
good.
Scotch
thank
on
you
the
for
front.
that.
It wasn't
awful.
very good.
So anyway, I'll stick to a 1. I'll stick to a 1.
All right, that makes it my turn. All right. I'll agree. This is not a great Scotch. The nose is. It definitely doesn't draw you in. It is. I'm trying to pull out the nose.
That's
What
nice.
is that? Huh?
That's nice.
So that initial when you poured it, you smelled like rum, but then the goodness and the sweetness of rum kind of disappeared, and you just kind of get the alcohol, and I'm not sure what all it was. The palate I don't think is nearly as bad as what you thought. On the palate, it's a very baseline Scotch. It is, kind of your filler if you're making a blend kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
just
sour
it
face, like
it
someone
has not
farted.
much flavor.
Uh-huh.
You guys have much more refined palates than I do, but normally I like the smoke and the heavy fruits, and this has none of that. So I'm going to give it a 1, maybe a 1.5, because it's not. Maybe 1.5 is too strong. Mainly because I do like to nose my
Freaking
Scotch.
man of mercy over
And
here.
I would not like this for nosing. So I'm going to give it a 1. I'll give it a 1 as well.
You guys are killing me. When I
He's
first...
going to give it a 2.5.
When I first...
do it.
What,
Let the
calm
man
down,
talk.
Let me talk.
See, now I'm getting caramel out of it.
I will say my first initial impression on this nose, I actually enjoyed it. I got butterscotch and caramel and rum. And then the more you guys put it down, I started getting, maybe not so much. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed the taste. Is it crazy good? No, it's decent. I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot going on to it. It's got a semi-sweet, oaky finish. It's kind of a medium finish, if you will. Palate's not that bad. Now, fast forward to water. Not good at all. I mean, the nose is bad. It's a very watered down Coke, if you will. That's what happened to it. I mean, it just doesn't get that. I actually poured some more
Back
Scotch
in it to
back on
refortify it.
That's how they get you to drink it.
it. Right, exactly.
That's water to that. And then
I'm gonna put some more Scotch back on now. I actually didn't think it is as a 1. I think it's. I'm debating between 1.5 and a 2. I think it's worthy of a 1.5. I'll go 1.5. I think it's a fair assessment. I'm with you that for the same amount of money, and with you as well, I would totally get a monkey shoulder or a black for that price.
Yeah.
It's a rum cask, so I know a lot of people like the rum casks, but if you're gonna just spend the rum cask, go with a freaking Balvenie.
Get a good rum
Ooh.
cask finish.
Good
Get
rum.
Balvenie, right?
You
Yeah.
will know. You will. It's like night and day.
It's a big difference. So decent, but
All right.
1.5.
You ready for this?
Yeah,
go.
wrap it
Let's
up.
go.
All right, so I had I don't want to say high expectations for this Scotch, but I had at least a modicum of expectation for this Scotch that it was going to do something. I mean, they threw it in a rum cask. I figured it'd have a little something going
It's gonna
on.
be good, right?
It's gotta be something.
You know, rubber cement and bile on the nose is not not really getting me.
Rubber cement.
You know, you've
I don't
always
think
brought
that's
us
in the
up.
book.
You
That's not
brought
in the
us
book.
marzipan. Could you bring us some rubber cement and
Yeah.
bile
Some poached pears.
Man,
and
I
that.
know you used to eat the rubber cement. Don't even do that.
Paint
That
chips.
explains a lot.
So the flavor, you know, the initial couple sips I got, I did get a little bit of sweet, but everything about it is just like completely unbalanced and unhinged for me. And then you throw water on it, totally kills the flavor. The nose,
Falls out.
yeah, I mean,
Yuck.
there wasn't anything. It was an
Nothing?
unremarkable Scotch, I
Is that
guess, is
your
what I'm
opinion?
trying to say.
Is
So
that urinal?
I'm gonna give it a 1.
right.
It didn't do anything for me.
So there's no whole lot
One,
to say
one.
about this one. I mean, you can try if you like it. I mean,
For $27,
you
you're not out much.
can't hurt yourself.
Right.
Exactly.
Don't.
But
Okay.
it's
yeah.
not that great.
If you want a variety in your bar, buy it. But if you're getting into Scotch, I would not recommend starting with this because there are lots of good values that are.
I would say if you want variety on your bar, get Monkey Shoulder or something else in that price range. That's just mine.
Well, I mean, honestly, well, you're going to
Two
get a better Scotch out of it because Monkey Shoulder.
Well, now those are Scotch
that-
blends, and this is a single malt.
Okay, so that's the only difference. So I mean,
Yeah,
they're
so
not.
you will
I
not
would
get
totally go with the
Well,
blend.
Monkey Shoulder is a blend of the single malt. So
Well,
It's a
but-
blended malt.
It's a blended malt. So if you need a single malt, this is one, but you will not get
It's
single malts. for
Theoretically,
Right.
a single malt Scotch.
Right. So we got 2 1s and 2 1.5. So it's a 1.25 on the Grangestone.
Hey.
No,
It is what
you
it
did
is.
1,
You
didn't
give
you?
it a one.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you? You talked
Yeah.
yourself down?
Yeah.
That a boy.
3 1s and a
Proud of
1.5.
all right, so I gave a little bit more. Than
All
this.
right.
So now it's
It's
a
all right.
1.15
Cheers.
or something
Something.
like that.
Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to
Do we have
subscribe.
to?
Hey,
Comment.
thanks for watching.
The
Appreciate
subscribe button.
Where's that at?
Where's that?
Push that button.
Guys,
Watch
killing
the end of the
us.
video.
Cheers, guys. Hey, Scotch lovers. Thanks for watching.
Join in the conversation.
More videos below.
Poke Mark and subscribe button.